This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming back with you another video, people. I appreciate you for tuning in and stuff like that. I appreciate the ones who have subscribed to the channel, new subscribers, old subscribers. So I appreciate all the support over here. We out the box over here, people. So we're not in the box like a lot of people are. We out the box. So you've been watching my channel and stuff. We out the box over here, people. So with that said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, smash the like button, share the video, people. So we're going to get into it. So right here in North Carolina, we got a small win, people. We take this win with a grain of salt. It's no time to, celebrate and nothing like that. We got to keep our foot on the gas and stuff when it comes to the two-way wins and stuff that we're getting. So right here in North Carolina, you no longer need a permit to buy a pistol, people. So this has been in place in North Carolina for 100 years. Ever since I've been buying firearms, I've been had to go to the sheriff's department, fill out the paperwork and all this kind of stuff, and then get approved to get a pistol permit. And then you have to pay $5 or whatever the case may be for each permit that you get. So if it's $5, you get 4 permits, guess what? You got to pay $20, people. So it's been like that ever since I've been buying firearms here in North Carolina. So that has now changed. So for a long time, we have put these bills up and they were shot down. I'm talking about shot down. And we finally came over the mountain, people, here. So with that said, Governor Cooper had vetoed a bill that will eliminate the pistol purchase permits here in North Carolina from the sheriff's department. And then the GOP-led legislation overrode that. They had the votes, so they override the veto of Governor Cooper. Now, with that said, the bill also was including carrying farms, churches, and stuff like that. It's a lot of little things with that. I'm not going to get into that part. But with that said, I want to focus on the part that, I've been hearing for the last few days and stuff like that when it comes to the pistol permit at the sheriff's department. Now, this had moved swiftly because at that time, I had a friend who had went to the sheriff's department to get his pistol permit. And then I say, wasn't even 24 hours later, he got an email saying, hey, they're no longer taking orders for a pistol permit at the sheriff's department and all this kind of stuff. So I kind of read the information and it was a little confusing, what they were trying to say. So I didn't know if they backed up or, they're not taking orders, what's going on. But then I thought about it, I said, maybe something happened. I know that Governor Cooper had vetoed that bill. And so when I looked at the news, it was overridden by the GOP legislation. They had the votes and they overrode the veto of Governor Cooper. So with that said, pretty much the sheriff's department reimbursed the money to my friend, all kinds of stuff. So they are no longer taking orders for the permits because they're not doing it no more. Now, you still have to go to the sheriff's department to get your CCW permit. So you still have to go there to do all that and everything. But now, as far as buying a pistol, you can go into a gun shop, do a background check, pass the NIC background check, and boom, you can get your firearm. Now, before the gun shop was doing NIC background checks, they was doing it for rifles and shotguns and stuff like that. So now they're doing it for pistols and rifles, shotguns, all that kind of stuff. So that is the good thing. So since that had happened, I've been hearing a slew of news and stuff like that. How, crime is going to go up and all this kind of stuff. Now, to kind of to give this both sides equation that I was hearing or whatever. Now, on the 2A side, now, you had a 2A side was saying, well, if somebody go get a pistol permit from the sheriff's department, and it lasts 5 years, because every permit that you get is 5 years. So they're saying that if this person holds the permit for 3 years, and they say they're getting some type of trouble, whatever the case may be, and then guess what? They still got this pistol permit. They can go at a gun show or whatever case may be with this pistol permit and still buy a firearm. So they were saying with the NICS background check, they can check their background today. They're saying it's up, it's current, and stuff like that. And so they're saying if anything in there, it could be flagged or whatever case may be, and they would no longer be able to buy a firearm. So they were saying that, hey, this pistol permit thing is not as safe as people think it is. And then also, on the other side was when you had people saying, well, hey, with the sheriff's department, we got more control locally that is not on a federal level, such as domestic violence, domestic abusers, and stuff like that. Things that the sheriff department can find out locally that can still flag a person, even if they could pass the federal background check. But locally, you got stuff pending, so they can deny the sale of a handgun or whatever. Maybe somebody who's mentally incompetent to have a firearm, somebody that's dangerous and stuff like that. A lot of these little red flag laws and stuff that I've been talking about on my channel, if you've been watching some of my videos. So the sheriff department is saying, hey, this is dangerous because some stuff is not going to show up on a federal level if it's not updated and stuff like that. So that was the argument for the sheriff's side. And you also have to note that they're going to lose a lot of money. Because you think about it, all these pistol permits going through them and you spending money and $5 and whatever, $8, whatever case may be, that's a lot of revenue that the sheriff department is going to be losing. So you got to look at that side of the argument. So nevertheless, people, the bill has been passed and stuff like that. So, now I'm seeing articles now, North Carolina, crime is going to go up and they're going to blame it on this party and all this kind of stuff. Now, the fact of the matter is, people, like I said, I'm not in the boxing here. I'm just going to tell you, I'm talking about when you look at a lot of crimes and stuff like that, majority of these crimes come from people who are not, locking their firearms up in the vehicle, stolen firearms and stuff like that. So, like I said before, at the end of the day, I'm seeing more of that in the news every single day. Either a stolen firearm or a firearm that was stolen out of a vehicle and stuff. So we can eliminate a lot of these laws and stuff, people, because like I said, we're going to take this win in North Carolina with a grain of salt. But nevertheless, people, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep their foot on the gas and stuff like that. So we can eliminate a lot of these laws and stuff, a lot of safe storage laws that is popping up all over the place, all over the country, by locking our firearms up and stuff like that. Not just leaving them in the car, the console, glove compartment, under the seat. That's these basic areas that thieves that break in your car, they first place they're going to look at people. Trust me. So we can stop a lot of this stuff. So with that said, people, I kind of want to put that news out there and let you know what's going on here in North Carolina. So we'll take that win, people. The next thing we got to pretty much beat right now, we're going to see can we get through and pass, is constitution carry. So right now, you still need a permit to carry a firearm here in North Carolina. So you got to have your CCW, you got to take a class and stuff like that. Now, we was one of the last states to actually really get rid of the permit because most states are already done that. So now we still behind on a lot of stuff. You got a lot of states now that are constitutional carry. So we still got this permit thing in place where you got to have a permit to carry a firearm and stuff. So I heard arguments in other states and everything. But nevertheless, people, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep coming up with more laws and stuff like that. So even if you got to go to the gun shop to do the background check and stuff, people, the other side is not going to stop, people. So let's keep our foot on the gas, keep working hard and stuff like that, and just keep them from making up more laws, people. So as gun owners, we got to do our part, people. So like I said, I'm not in the box over here and stuff like that. So I kind of want to talk about that. I was getting emails and people was texting me about that and stuff like that. So I just want to speak on a little bit. I know it's more to the bill and everything that they pass and stuff, but that video will be too long for me to get into. But I just want to go over the little basic stuff. Now, also, I want to note in there, say if you want to sell a firearm to your neighbor as an example. Now, you can do a firearm transfer. Now, it's up to you. It's your responsibility to make sure you don't sell a firearm to someone that's not prohibited to own a firearm, people. So, with that said, if you sell it to whoever you sell it to, make sure that they're prohibited to have a firearm. Just to know, if you don't for sure know, you can take that person to a gun shop, do a background check on them and stuff like that. If they pass, then you're good. It's rather to be safe and sorry. You only get your Second Amendment once, people. So, with that said, if you sell your firearm to someone not prohibited, that is a felony. Federal law, that is a felony to sell a firearm to someone that's not prohibited to have a firearm, people. So remember that. Just want to throw that in for people who might be a little confused on that situation. So it's up to the seller who's selling the firearm to someone that they're not prohibited to own a firearm, people. So that is your responsibility. That is that's a powerful job. So make sure if you sell your firearm that person can own a firearm. And if you in doubt or whatever, you don't for sure know, guess what? rather be safe than sorry. Take them to the gun shop. The gun shop might charge a fee, whatever case may be. But if they do, you can get them to do a background check at the gun shop. They pass and stuff like that. You can do the transfer and stuff, safe and sound, with peace, and you not have this in your head that you sold it to someone that you don't know able to have a firearm. So I just want to note that so you can keep your Second Amendment, people, and not losing people. It's a one-time thing, so it's a huge responsibility. So I let the news keep doing all the damage, talking about, everybody's gonna get firearms, all this kind of stuff, people. I don't think so. I think that you got to have people who gonna do the responsible thing and do what they're supposed to be doing and stuff like that. So with that said, people, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.